welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a kitting up. I'm going to be kitting up these two diamond paintings. I'm doing this because there's a Gnomevember event going on. I think it's Mindy who's doing it. I'm not too sure. I don't know what the details are. For all I know, these are not applicable to the Gnomevember event, but these are gnome diamond paintings that I have. And I was like, I actually had another one already, so I had this out here, and I was like, I have had this kitted up for a while, and I was like, these three 25 by 35s should be a nice, like, know me enough November, right? FYI, like I said, I haven't done this one yet, and I kitted this up a while back. I don't remember when. Yeah, like I said, don't remember when. So I thought, here's two more gnome ones, and I thought this one would be good for Thanksgiving, since, you know, it says to be thankful. If the lights weren't hitting it in a weird way, it says to be thankful. And then this one is a nice Christmas one for when I finish the two fall ones. I'll probably do this one first. And I thought, sure, let's just kit up two more, because that's how I roll. No guarantee I'm gonna get all three of them done. I'm pretty sure I'll get the first one, the one that I kitted up a while back, done. 24.5 by 35. And this is a full drill with poured glue. There is 22 colors. These are round. There is a DMC code, and I'm kitting this up on 10/30/2022. Would you believe the last time I kitted something up was 10/07? So it's been, what, like 3 weeks? It's been more than 3 weeks since I kitted something up. I've been trying to be good and not just like keep kitting things up even though I'm not finishing things. But it's hard. It's hard. It's fun to kit up. So this one is this NH. Yeah, it's this one. So this is the original image here, and this is from FG Normal. You probably saw the unboxing of this on Tuesday. Yeah. Let me move you down a little. And if you watched my whip and chat from Wednesday, you might know pretty much why I haven't kitted up in a while. I've been away for the last 2 weekends, and I do pretty much a majority of my diamond painting videos over the weekend. So with me being away for 2 weekends, I didn't get much recording done, and I'm just surprised I actually still had content for both of those 2 weeks without me missing my 5 days a week content. So I'm going to cut out the legend here and make labels using my Xyron sticker maker. This is a nice, easy way of doing it if you don't have a printer and don't care that you're cutting out the canvas, because I know some people will care about cutting out the canvas. I don't, because when I finish my diamond paintings, I do cut out the edges and put it in my portfolio book or frame it, and so I'm just gonna throw this out anyway, so why not use it? I used to scan all my legends to make my labels, and I've gotten lazier. So anything that's like this 30 by 40 and below, I usually just do this. But anything bigger, I do still scan the legend. But something like this, usually, I think the 25 by 35s take me like 7 hours to diamond paint in total. I don't know, it's been a while since I've done a full drill 25 by 35, but I think they usually take me about 7 hours to diamond paint. So I just cut out both legends so I could feed it through here. and save on my Xyron sticker maker cartridge here. So yeah, if you're cheap, you could do this. This is also why it's nice to do multi-kitting ups, right? So I'm just going to move this to the edge so that there is a little bit more space. I'm going to cut them in half. Right, so which one was I doing first? It's this one. So this Be Thankful. So I'm just going to now cut it. You need that little bit of strip at the edge so that it doesn't become many different little pieces. And I don't usually cut out the 1, 2, 3 here because I don't know. When I do scan the legend to make my labels, I've been including the 1, 2, 3 and things like that. But when I do this, I leave it in there because I do feel like I need a little bit of extra canvas there around the drills. Because I don't want to like diamond paint directly to the edge of the canvas. I don't know. Does that make sense? So I'm going to use this 28 container thing with 4 stuck together. These actually are usually a perfect size for these 25 by 35s. Put the label on here. And like I said, I'm rusty apparently. I have not kitted up in a while. Other than my specials, which I don't really consider kitting up because I don't kit them up. I just kind of put them in my tray with my tray organizer thing, which I only really use for diamond paintings that I know I'm going to finish pretty quickly. I probably could do them for these ones too, because I know I could probably finish these in 2 or 3 days. Because I said it usually takes me, I think, about 7 hours. I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll find out when I time myself. It usually takes me about 7 hours to diamond paint these 25 by 35. So maybe like 8 hours. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while. I could go look through my journal and see if I've timed myself recently on one of these smaller diamond paintings. But I usually can finish these in usually two days, sometimes 3, depending on how much time I had. Okay, that's not gonna fit. And I don't like separating them, so I'm gonna put them in the next one. There. And then I won't label the next one because I know it's going to be that other one. All right, so like I said, I haven't been home the last 2 weekends, so I have not been recording in a while. And I don't know if you noticed it, but my last Whip and Chat was probably a little like weird, like, I don't know, disorganized. Like, I think after a while, I forget how to do things. Is that like, you were not really not forget how to do things, but I don't know, even though I've been doing this channel for more than 2 years, you still get kind of flustered recording I get flustered less, but you still get flustered or nervous recording. So if it's been a while since I recorded, it takes like a couple videos to get back in the, I don't know, rhythm. It takes a couple videos before you start becoming comfortable again doing the videos. So yeah, my last whip and chat, which I just recorded yesterday, I don't know, I kind of felt like, I don't know, I kind of felt unready for it for whatever reason, because maybe, like I said, I was rusty. The only video I had recorded right before that was my, was the unboxing for one thing, and then I also had recorded my Halloween keychain extravaganza before that, so it was only like video number 3 coming in after a long hiatus of recording, and yeah, I don't know, you get rusty. It's after just a short period of time. So yeah, like I said, I'm doing this for the Gnomevember event. I don't know anything about it at all because I don't know if, okay, so making your own YouTube channel is actually a massive time, like, commitment. For whatever reason, after making the channel, I just have not had as much time to watch other YouTube videos. Perhaps if I wasn't working full-time, that might be a different scenario, but yeah, I do work full-time. I do this diamond painting channel, so yeah, the weekends really are the main times I do have time for the recording, and so I don't tend to watch as many YouTube videos as I used to. I used to watch so many more YouTube videos. But yeah, but either way, so what I'm trying to say now is I'm kind of a thumbnail YouTube watcher, if that makes sense. Like, I see the thumbnails and I'm like, oh look, Gnomevember, I have diamond paintings that are applicable. I could diamond paint something like that. I've noticed a lot of events, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I don't have anything, so then I just like, I'm not going to go get a diamond painting for the event. I'm just gonna be like, if it's in my stash and I have something that I want to diamond paint for the event, I'll do it. So I've been kind of doing drills and chills, but I realized I didn't have many Halloween diamond paintings for whatever reason. I was like, oh, okay. But I was doing a lot of fall diamond paintings, but it was more just diamond painting because it was fall. And I think there was like a fall y'all event that someone was doing, and I'm like, okay, there you go. There's a fall event. I don't have to do drills and chills. But like I said, I'm a thumbnail watching YouTuber now. A thumbnail scrolling YouTuber. Unfortunately, my actual watching videos has gone very low. But I'm just happy I have a reason to kit something up, because I think I was kind of going through kit up withdrawal, which is a real thing, apparently. It was more, I was trying to be good and not just like constantly kit up just because I can. I do have a lot of storage, so I could, if I wanted to, just keep kitting up, and I could have like 50 diamond paintings kitted up and still have storage left over. This is why I like the Heaven and Earth Designs ones. It allows you to kit up things, and then it allows you to keep it kitted up, and if you don't do it right away, it's like, yeah, you know, you didn't do it right away. You consider them the long-term projects. But yeah, I was trying to be like, if the whole gnome event, I didn't see the gnome event, what I was planning to do was do my decision wheel thing, and have that choose what I was going to kit up next. Doesn't mean I was going to diamond paint it next. It was just what I was going to kit up next, because I had finished the previous diamond painting that I did the decision wheel for. So I was like, hey, I could do that. And then I was like, ooh, gnome event. I have gnome diamond paintings. I could go kit some up. And I'm almost done with my Dreamer Designs, my 60 by 80 Dreamer Designs diamond painting. So I do need some diamond paintings, I guess, kitted up. These are all this last one here. I don't know if I'll need 4, but might as well open them. I am almost done with my Dreamer Designs diamond painting, so I am, I guess, looking for my next thing to work on. Other than I have my Heaven and Earth Designs diamond painting, which I'm like 40% through, I think, so it'll still take a while. My goal for my Heaven and Earth Designs, my fall Heaven and Earth Designs diamond painting is to finish it before the end of fall. We will see. So that means I have until like December 20, right? Okay, am I gonna fit everything? Okay, just a little bit left. So close everything, shaky, shaky, to settle everything. Oh man, I tossed some out. Okay. I did end up skipping that one there. Maybe I shouldn't have. Shaky, 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 shaky. This one looks like it's the least full. There you go. So everything in there. And let's go see if I have some labels. All right, so I do have still some labels, sides of labels, because that's what I end up keeping for whatever reason. So this one is number 653 in my inventory, so I'm just going to put 653 up here. And I'm just going to write 653. Gnome, yes, I know. I have many of them. But I just need something to help me identify, and knowing it's number 653 in my stash will help me identify which one this is. So I'm going to put one here. And see, this is what's nice to keep these sides of labels, and then one here, because I do keep my stuff kind of like piled up, and then I'll just be like, oh, I could see it's that one. Okay, next one. And then I usually keep this to keep my garbage nice and put together. Okay, so this next one is actually in baggies. So I do keep my baggies for, I don't know what, but I keep them. So this next one, okay, this next one is from Everyday E-Deals. You have not seen the unboxing of this yet because it's not finished yet. I just unboxed this recently. And where's my... This is, let's see, 34.5 by 24.5. So 24.5 by 34.5. This is a full drill with poured glue. This thing has 20 colors. These are rounds and they do have DMCs, and I'm still kitting this up today, which is 10/30/2022. Have you noticed, I don't know if it's just me, these budget diamond painting companies have been really skimping on the colors. Look at this. There's only 22 colors for the other one and 20 colors for this one. I remember my first diamond painting that I got from Amazon, which was a cheap Amazon diamond painting, had 30 colors. And then for a while, I noticed the budget diamond painting companies were staying at around 27 colors. And then they started going down to 24 colors. And it stayed at around 24 colors for a while. And then now I'm thinking their max is 22. Or maybe it's now 20. So I'm like, oh, you know, I hope these still turn out with the fewer colors. But I'm a fan of, like, you know, you need at least around the 30 color range. Once you start getting to the 20 color range, you start sacrificing some of the details of the picture. Like, let's say you need a white. Well, it's either they put a white or they put an off-white, depending on what other colors are needed around it. So, yeah. So if you're going to get these diamond paintings from these companies, I recommend sticking to relatively simple images. This one, I'm not sure. Relatively simple images, because the more detailed it is, you might not get the detail from it anymore because of the lack of colors. Even if you go bigger, they still tend to be around this 20, like closer to 20 color range. So sometimes going bigger does not help, which is kind of bad, but I guess that's their way of keeping costs down. Okay, is this in order? Let's see. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just making sure they're in order. The one thing with the baggies is sometimes they're a little bit more difficult because you do have to put them in order. But they are also, you could diamond paint directly from this if you wanted. If I liked diamond painting from the baggies, that's what I would probably do. And for the partials, I probably would do it. But no, I prefer having them kitted up. But yeah, if you wanted to, you could just put them, what I did before is I would just put them in here in order, and you could just, and this is just from the Dollar Tree, you could get 3 of them for $1. And you could just get the drills from there. But I like looking at the symbols for my drills. I don't like having to refer back to my canvas to find it, but I know a lot of people will just label their containers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all that, and then just go directly to go through here and then be like, oh, I need number 1, and then just diamond paint from that. I don't really like doing that. So, but you do what works for you. Is this all gonna fit? But yeah, you do what works for you, because we are all different, and what works for my, this is what I've learned from work. What works for my brain might not necessarily work for someone else's brain. So apparently this 4th one also has too many. It was just like the other one. I thought there would be enough space. I guess I'm really bad at my spatial, I don't know, estimation. All right, so what am I going to talk about now that I've talked about nothing? So I do have questions that folks have asked on the channel. Oh, and I thought I'd share this with you. If you were following my channel, and it'll have already passed Halloween by the time this video comes up, but it's the day before Halloween for me. I made a whole bunch of like diamond painted small items that I was gonna give away from Halloween, and I don't know. This was what I was gonna. I'm just gonna put my candy and the stuff outside of my door, and just let folks just take it. I'm not gonna hand them out or anything like that. That's what I've been doing. That's what I did the last year, And I think I'm going to continue it this year because I get so many I get so many trick-or-treaters that it's actually, you actually end up staying out the side the door pretty much the whole time because you're just giving away candy. So I'm gonna just put this out there with the candy, and I say, please take 2. And then I just got this picture from Pixabay, and I wrote, please take 2, happy Halloween. And then also here I said, also some non-candy special treats from a diamond painting crafter. I was gonna put like, I don't know. And then I put a caution, contains small pieces, because I was like, I don't know. I don't want some person to take it and then blame me that their kid ate the drills. That's the problem nowadays is like, people like to blame other people for what their kids do, even though it's like, yeah, you should have watched your kid, make sure, yeah. So I'm going to have a basket of candy. I'm going to have my basket of diamond painting items. I was going to put them all out how I was showing it on my video from last Wednesday, like last week's Wednesday. But I think what I'm going to do is not put them all out at once so that I don't know. Will people take them? I don't know. I'll just kind of not fill everything up. So I'm going to have my basket of candy. I don't know. I'm gonna have my table out there, a basket of candy. I'm actually gonna put a diamond painting out there, like a finished one, and hanging it on the wall. I have a Halloween one. I should show it to you. So I went and got my Halloween diamond painting, and I'm gonna put this out in front, hanging up on a hook out there. And no, I did not seal this, so I'm just gonna wing it and be like, if things fall off, things fall off. And I'll fix it, because I'm pretty sure I have the legend in my journal, and if I need to, I'll seal it. But I did this last year. I don't know, I feel like after a while the glue starts becoming permanent. And yeah, like I said, I did this last year. No, it still doesn't seem like it's moving. And I was gonna put this out there. I did bling this up myself with some special like rhinestones, because that's what I do. But yep, like I said, nope, I did not. And this is just on paper, so I hope the paper doesn't get wet. This is what I put in my portfolio book. But I'm just gonna, and this is from my IKEA. I'm just gonna put it out there. I have a hook out there already, and put it up there. I hope it doesn't fall off the hook. But yeah, that was what I'm planning to do. And I'll find out whether I was successful or not tomorrow. Because unfortunately, unlike the last 3 Halloweens, like the 2019, because I moved into this house in 2019, the 2019 Halloween, the 2020 Halloween, even though I didn't give out candy in 2020, and the 2021 Halloween were actually relatively good weather. This year, unfortunately, it's raining. It's gonna rain this Halloween, and it's been raining all weekend, so everything's kind of wet. And plus, it's gonna be a Monday. Last year's Halloween, I think, was Sunday. And then, yeah, all I know is I don't know if I'm going to get the deluge of like the sheer quantity of people that I was getting before. I could be wrong, and we do live in, well, I do live in the Pacific Northwest, and you know what? If a little rain scared us, we would do nothing. Cause yeah, we're pretty used to the rain. So if a little rain scared us, we would get nothing done. So I could still see folks going around, but it might not be as many as the previous years, because like I said, last year the weather was awesome. The year before, the weather was awesome, even though it was 2020 and I didn't give out candy, because I was like, no, I'm not giving out candy. and 10, 11, 12, 13. So I guess the question is, I'll find out what quantity of trick-or-treaters I get when the weather is not so awesome. Because the neighborhood I live in, I get a lot of trick-or-treaters, probably because where I live, there's a lot of more spread out houses. And my neighborhood, we do have a lot of, it's like a place where builders built a whole bunch of houses, so it's very suburban. The houses are not that far apart from each other, and there's sidewalks and street lights, so that's probably why we get a whole bunch of trick-or-treaters. All right, so let's go and answer questions. I'm sorry that I've been very, very behind in the comments, mainly because I was out the last 2 weekends, and yeah, and work has been crazy. So let me scroll down to where did you get your ABs? So this was in the video where I was organizing my 3 kilograms of ABs that I got from AliExpress. And then, oh wait, she redacted and said she just needed to wait to tell me, for me to tell her that I got them. Yeah, I got the ABs from DPF store on AliExpress. I got 3 kilograms worth. It was a expense, but you saw my Halloween one. I used rhinestones in that, and I do bling up pretty much most of my diamond paintings. So thank you, Gigi, who asked me that. Christine asked me, what containers do I use for your AB diamonds that you're collecting? I've been mainly using bottle systems in the drawers, because I like to have the drills. Oops, man, I like to have the drills easily accessible when I'm planning out my blinging. Like I don't know, like I don't look at a diamond painting and like immediately plan out. Well, actually, I usually kind of like look at what I have and then kind of plan it out before I start a diamond painting, but I don't buy ABs in anticipating that I'm going to bling up something. I just kind of like, what do I have and how will I bling it up? So I've been using the drawers with bottles. I don't have any, well, my AB drills are in another place now, but I do like to use these drawer kind of things. I do have a 3 drawer set that I don't have in this room. But I've been using one that I got since last year. And I like using those because, like I said, I like my drills to be readily accessible, so that when I choose to bling something up, I'm just like, I need something green. And I have them in order of color, so I'm like, I need a green AB, or I need a green crystal rhinestone. And then I just kind of look at it by color and not necessarily the DMC to DMC substitution. So thank you, Christine. Jill asked, so this was in unboxing where I did a Christmas tree skirt, and she asked if I sealed the skirt when I was done. Yes, I did. I pretty much seal all of my diamond paintings that are off the canvas, that I am not planning to, that can't be protected in a frame. So yes, I did seal it. And I use Krylon Glitter Blast, which I'm going to be sad that I'm not going to be able to use it for a little bit once it starts getting too cold. A lot of the spray sealers, unfortunately, have a temperature range that they can be used in, and since it is a spray sealer with fumes, I do it outside. And I do it outside. And it's starting to get to that colder temperature. Like my heater had to start up again. And I know it's cold when my heater decides it needs to turn on again. I know I could just put this in the next row. I can. I guess I can. Yeah. I have space. I just don't like separating them out. I wonder if I can take this label off. Nope. Alright. But yeah, if I put drills into the next container, I do like labeling them. I guess I could pour some of those out so that when I open them, they're not going to be too full. All right. Oh, so someone asked about sealing the tree skirt, and it says that the website says it's oilcloth, and asked if how I sealed it damaged it, and I don't know, I just used Krylon Glitter Blast. It seems fine after doing it, so I don't think I damaged it, but I didn't even think about that. But yeah, my spray sealer seems fine. I did a tree skirt last year, and well, you know, it's in storage, so I don't know. For all I know, I go take it out and I'm like, oh, that did not survive. And especially since it's been in my garage. So yeah, I don't know, sorry. So I did seal my first one, I just haven't looked at it since it's been in storage in my garage. I'd have to take it out. So let's see. So now I'm done with this one, and this one is $6.59. And so $6.59, gnome. Yes, I know both of them are gnomes. But my inventory number should be good enough to distinguish which one is which. And there you go. So now I'm just going to keep these because I do use them when kitting down. Well, not really kitting down, but I use them for my specials prior to kitting down. Like a lot of the diamond paintings I do with the specials. This is pretty much how I've been keeping them until I could kit them down. So that's what I've been using the baggies for. And if you do kit, you could also use them for kitting down if you don't want to buy your own bags, which unfortunately I seem to have gone down the route of buying my own bags. So yeah, here is the 2 diamond paintings kitted up here. I'm hoping, and then here's my old one that I kitted up a while back. I am hoping that I will be able to finish all 3 of these in November. Like I said, I'm almost done with my big 60 by 80 Dreamer Designs diamond painting. And I had just finished my, like, I think it was 35 by 65 centimeter Kudiel's fall picture. I just finished that too. So after I finish my Dreamer Designs one, I'm going to work on these. It'll be nice to have some quick diamond paintings where I feel like I've accomplished a lot because I finished something. But yeah, I feel like these are good enough for my gnome event, and if I find that I have more time in November to do more gnomes, I actually have more gnomes to kit up. I have more gnomes to work on. All right, that is all I have for today, so thank you very much for watching, and happy diamond painting. Bye!